Let's see. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's a real quick video I'm doing. Wanted to invite you all to go over and check out Vision Doula. Definitely want to encourage you to do that. And you can log on to the website at thevisiondoula.wixsite.com/home. Want to encourage you to visit my website, and there you will find recipes and commentary and reviews and some of my random thoughts and information on resources that can help you manifest your vision and bring into fruition the things that you really want to see manifest in your life. Shout out to everybody who's tuning in. If you can hear me and see me, thank you for tuning in. Give me some hearts or some thumbs up so that I know my audio is working. And if you would also be so kind to share to your friends and tell them come on over and take a quick listen. This is a quick video. I want to discuss rejection. Rejection. That's what we're going to talk about today real quick. So thank you. Hey, everybody. I'm seeing the hearts. If you want to comment, if you got a friend that you think this message might be good for, tag them in the comments if you're able to. Invite them to come check out this video. It won't be very long, but I want to give an opportunity for a couple of people to log in, and I want to encourage you and invite you. Oh, why you mad? I'm getting mad faces. What happened? Tell me what happened, honey. Type it on in the comments and then I can see. Rejection is what we're talking about today. This video is being done live here on Facebook, but it will be posted on YouTube channel, which is the Vision Doula, and you can also review it on the website thevisiondoula.wixsite.com/home. And so I just want to give everybody an opportunity to get started and get in on this little video real quick. And I thank you for your patience. Got a little jazz playing in the background. Gonna do some quick editing. Facebook was like rejecting me from connecting to my Vision Doula page. So this message isn't just for myself. It's gonna be for a couple of people. So shout out to everybody who's on the video. If you're catching the replay, I appreciate you. It's your girl Black Page, also known as the Vision Doula. And I appreciate your energy today. So today, I want to talk about rejection. I think it's kind of a good topic, seeing as though there's so many things going on. And rejection is just basically, it's a noun. It's described as the dismissal or refusing of a proposal. Or an idea. And so there are many times that you will or might feel some rejection. There's a lot of people feeling rejection right now with the things that's going on with the political system. So I just want to talk briefly about rejection, how to address it. It is a real thing. It happens. It's not the end of the world, though. Rejection merely gives you an opportunity to go back to the drawing board and recreate or come up with another method or avenue of accomplishing your determined idea or your goal. And so I really want to encourage folks today in regards to rejection to not let it get you down. Don't feel defeated. But I want to also give an example, and we all have examples of rejection, but I want to speak to the nature of love, because everybody talking about love, want love, need love, and sometimes in looking for love you're gonna get rejected. I was grateful when I got with my current love of my life, that all of those issues that were insecurities basically had been brought to the surface so that they could be addressed within self. So that I didn't have the burden of dealing with rejection in love. So I wanted to just express in that capacity to encourage people, do not give up, do not give out because you are rejected. There are many times you may have the best intentions, okay? And people, for whatever reason, are in their own season. And your idea your proposal may not be in the right season to make the suggestion to them, and you may encounter rejection. I say to you, regardless to whom or what is going on in your life, fight and continue to do the very best that you know you are able to do, because at the end of the day, you all you got, right? And so often in dealing with rejection, shout out to Lord Hashem. Hey, and I see was it Kamu Dia? Shout out to you. Thank you for tuning in. I see a couple other people, but I can't identify who you are. I do see, want to acknowledge the people that are tuning in to me. Joyce, thank you for tuning in. Divine Wisdom, Understanding, Peace. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. But definitely, we're talking about rejection today. It's your girl Black Paige, the Vision Doula. It's a quick video because I have another meeting to get to here in a little bit. But I wanted to just really touch on the topic of rejection, because we're in a period where you may find that the things that you're striving to accomplish are falling either on deaf ears, or you feel like you running into a brick wall. And I wanted to use this video as an opportunity to say continue and remain persistent. So often you hear people use the term practice makes perfect. That's a lie. Practice, if practiced wrong, does not make perfect. Well, you'll learn how to perfectly do it incorrectly, okay? Perfect practice makes perfect. And so that is a beautiful point to the topic of rejection. In your being rejected, as I stated before, it merely gives you an opportunity to go back to the drawing board, to reconsider your approach, to reconsider your determined idea or your goal, and then reevaluate how you get there, how you acquire or attain that thing. So rejection isn't a bad thing. In love, rejection merely could mean that ain't the right person for you. Rejection could be an indicator. It could be a red light saying, hey, this ain't working. This ain't really the way you need to go. Rejection is a friend to you. Rejection is the caution light. So I want to encourage people today to not have such a negative outlook on rejection, but to take rejection as an opportunity to increase and expand yourself, right? And in doing so, it gives you an opportunity to be creative, which is inherently and innately a part of us as original people. We like to create. We are creative people. And so when things seem difficult, or you find that you have met rejection, that is merely an opportunity for you to redirect your attention. And so that's the whole point of this message today, is really to encourage people that rejection is not the end of the world. It is your friend. It is the quiet counsel in your ear. It whispers to you, and I want you to definitely take time and listen to the quiet whisper. It could definitely give you a bunch of information and a load of wealth and knowledge too, if you just take time to listen. So today we talked about rejection. We identified what rejection actually is, and I will that you don't look at rejection in such a negative way. A brief story as it relates to my history. I told briefly about, coming into my relationship, but once I got with my man, we had all of these ideas of working together and creating things and doing proactive things in the community. And hey, was it Darnelius? Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Plenty of water. I'm on this gallon water a day initiative, striving to increase my water intake. Generally speaking, you're supposed to do 8 or more. Generally, that's what you're told, but realistically, we should be consuming anywhere from 13 or more cups of water a day, because we are 75% water. And I know that I hadn't been doing that. Most of what I was doing, I did consume water, but I would also drink tea and stuff. And I don't do sugar. I use agave and honey and all of the, those natural sweeteners. However, I noticed that I wasn't taking in enough pure water. And it's the same thing as Elijah said. You put the clean glass of water up against the dirty glass. Which one you gonna choose? Well, common sense tells you drink some clean water. Everything don't have to have color in it and don't have to be sweet. So I'm working on this initiative to increase my water intake to help pardon me, had to send that one to voicemail. Making sure the skin remains beautiful and flawless and glowing and all of that and chocolate. And making sure these lips ain't black. I had somebody say I had black lips, but you know, that's how enough. Shout out to all the black girls in the world. Love you. Anyway, so yeah, rejection and the process of overcoming it. So me and my king, we had these ideas of working together and being proactive and all of those good things. And they were very good intentions. What we found, shout out Hakim, peace to the God. What's up, Jason? Thanks for tuning in. This is your girl, Black Page, the Vision Doula, talking today about rejection briefly. And if you have a moment, you know, show some love, tag, share, send this out to somebody that it might be able to inspire or encourage. I love you too, Lord Hashem. I know you like my lips. Thank you, baby. But briefly, the story is this. When I came into this new arena of dealing with people, I was met with rejection. I'm pretty much a social butterfly. I like people. I like to talk. I like to have fun. Anybody that know me say, Paige crazy. She gonna make you laugh. She gonna tell you the truth. She gonna keep it 100. Well, I took that and I thought that was gonna do good for me in this environment. And it didn't work out so well in that it became... it nurtured, I should say, an inferiority complex that a lot of people have of being great or being pushed towards greatness. And I know that I inherently have an innate ability to push or charge people. And so I strive to do that. Peace, Mecca Islam. Peace, Messiah Shabazz. So I strive to do that. And in trying to do so, I was met with rejection. And so with that, I took the notion that I will build with you, without you, around you, through you, over you, or under you. But what I won't allow you to do is stop my build. And that is something that we must, each one of us must adopt as a daily mantra. Rejection is real. It happens. But you cannot let the rejection or the critical, constructive criticism, that's the word I'm looking for. You can't let those things derail or deter you. They are meant to encourage you. They're meant to be a rung on the ladder that you step on and step up to get to the next level. More often than not, the criticism or the rejection merely points to an area that needs some additional refinement. That needs some additional attention. It needs some additional creativity put towards it. And so those are merely great yellow lights, blinking lights to say, hey, you're moving a little too fast before you move past this. Take note. And so what I would like to encourage people today to do is to not let rejection discourage you. Okay. Many people will have their own opinions. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has them. But they do not have to be the end of your determined idea. So take the rejection, take it constructively, take it with an open heart. I often ask people when I find that I'm dealing with a rejection situation and I feel like I ain't do nothing wrong or what's happening, what did I do? What can I do? Period. And when you pose those kinds of questions to a situation that is giving you rejection, you open yourself up to receive a load of wisdom. You also show people your level of what we call, shout out to Mandrell, what's good with you, brother? You show people, caution those who use rejection as a defense mechanism and throw up a brick wall. Indeed. Peace, God. I generally, what I do is when I take that rejection and I say, hey, what did I do or what can I do? I have taken that rejection and I've transmuted it. We talk about being alchemists and scientists, but it's real. You know what I mean? And I practice mind magic. I do. Because I know that my mind is a powerful mechanism that has the ability to spark, create, and see through to the end something coming into full fruition. So I practice mind magic often, and with that you have to know how to transmute energy. So rejection is one of those energies that you can transmute by simply saying, what did I do or what can I do? And by doing that, the person that's offering rejection or critiquing you can then offer you a suggestion. And it gives you an opportunity to see if they're really offering you a critical critique or if they just hating. Sometimes it's simple, they just hating. And that's okay. You got to be able to identify that too, because if you ain't got no haters, then you ain't doing something right. But rejection is not the enemy. And if anything, I would like to encourage you today to not let rejection hold you back. Don't let rejection stall you. Don't let it discourage you. Don't let it cause you to be fearful of stepping back out. If anything, rejection means take that thing back because it ain't done. Go reevaluate it. Go put some more energy on it. And when it's done, bring it back out. All right. And that's a process that we have to do over and over again in order to be successful. Rejection is a part of success. And so I want to encourage us to, and I'm saying us because I'm included in this, be mindful of the way in which you communicate. It's definitely important. Be mindful of the rejection that you may feel. Take it in, access it, evaluate it, consider it, and from that thing, then move forward, okay? Because rejection is not the end of the world. And also remember that rejection is different. Hey, peace. Hey, is it Jay? Hey, Jay and Tiffany, I see y'all coming in. Rejection is different than hating. Okay, sometimes people in hating have rejected you, and that's fine. Those are the people you don't need around, no way. However, people that you bring an idea to and they say, no, I'm not really into that, and I don't think that really is going to work. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're hating. The way you find out if they hating is just critical, critiquing you, is in the rejection asking, well, what can I do? Or what did I do? And in doing that, yes, ma'am, sometimes rejection is a blessing. It most certainly is. Gives you a chance to reevaluate some things. Rejection also means I deal with universal law. I think that it operates irregardless to whether we're in tune with it and aware of it. It's still in operation mode. And so I definitely agree with you, Mecca Islam, that sometimes rejection is a blessing. I was rejected when I got with my king by a lot of people who didn't want us to be together. They felt like, his ex was probably a better suit for him. But that was funny to me. And they felt like in me coming around, I offered a change. I appreciate that rejection. In making that kind of rejection, let me read this. Universal law keeps you away from where you don't need to be. You're absolutely right. That was the point I was about to make. In me getting rejected by a group of people that I tried to come in with the best intentions, it was cool because what it did is that rejection redirected me. And what it redirected me to was a whole different group of people who were interested in what I was talking about, who were on the same wavelength. Like, I couldn't have a conversation with the group of people that I was trying to engage with. I couldn't sit down and have a conversation with them about herbs or homeschooling or holistic healing or health and wellness or community building, because those generally weren't things that they were interested in, right? So when I got rejected from that group of people, I was like, all right, one thing I won't do is fail. One thing that I do is succeed. And so I just redirected my energy. And once that direction was changed towards another group of people, it gave me room to build and grow and expand my ideas. And I made great relationships. Grounds you on your square and pushes you to elevate your purpose. Right and exact. Mind to take mind. And so in making those kinds of changes, I was pushed into a direction that otherwise people took the notion, I'll be damned if I let this person who ain't been around do this, that, and the third. That was their intent. So be it. One thing I do is show and prove. And so in making those types of redirective moves, I was able to do a phenomenal amount of things, from writing and being included in the God Star Males book, which I was so honored to be included in both books, contributing visual reflections for the first, but then also putting pen to paper for the second one for my sisters, because that's something that I'm very passionate about. And the rejection came from women, which I was like, how is my purpose working with women and wanting to see us come together and get our shit right? But I got all these, I'm butting heads with these women. that rejection redirected me, and it caused me to reevaluate who I was, what my purpose was, what I found important, what things that I was speaking on, were they really factual? Were they tangible? Were they right and exact? And once I reevaluated that and redirected my energy, again, I was lined up with people who were right in line. You know, having a beautiful conversation with another sister about herbs and the benefit of them. You know, those kinds of things were beautiful to me. So I say that to say, don't be discouraged by the rejection. The universe offers rejection as a way to redirect you. It causes you to put attention on something that you may not have put attention on. And so in doing so, hey, what's up, Mo Real? Indeed, Mecca Islam. Shout out, Jay. Stay encouraged, bro. Like, for real, for real. Make sure that what you are doing is centered morally and ethically in the right and exact way. Like, make sure you're on the right side of history, okay? And once you know that you're coming from a good place, you're coming from a pure, honest place, a good intent, pure intent, then you take the rejection and you say, okay, let me transmute that and let me make that something that I can use. And so then you ask, how can I readdress the issue, whatever was brought to you? Wherever you were rejected at, look at that thing and see how you can refine it, make it better, whatever that is. Ask the person rejecting the idea, what can I do? What did I do? Or what didn't I do? Those three things are very important. It offers you a chance to see if the person is actually in your corner to help you be better, or if they hate on you. And if they hate on you, you take the rejection. You just let it go. You know, let it go on the wind. I'm going to read these comments so I can make sure I'm staying on task too. It's a sign. I removed a man and his wife from my Facebook today because he rejected my friendship after he abused my friendship. Long story. I understand. Was it Ayaba? Thank you for tuning in and sharing your experience. Sometimes you have to reject people, and that's part of deciding whether it's hater situation or a progressive situation, right? I agree. And again, the rejection is not your enemy. It's your friend. It's a indicator. It's that quiet voice right there that might say, that ain't the best way to go. And so today, I'm your girl Black Page. This is the Vision Doula. You're tuning into my live stream. This video will be posted and shared on the Vision Doula Life Coach. You can check it out there. You can also check it out on the YouTube channel, as well as the visiondoula.wixsite.com/home. But today I'm talking about rejection, and really just wanted to take a moment to encourage others to be mindful of it, to take assessment of it, and to not think of it in such a negative term and a negative connotation, because more often than not, it can be used as a way to propel you to the next level. We all have had experiences with rejection, and willfully, we all here, so we've all overcome those rejections, and you will continue to do so. I'm your girl Black Page. You've tuned into my live stream, also known as the Vision Doula. Stay tuned. You never know when I'm going to do a live stream or a post, but I do will that this message about rejection was productive and progressive for you. I will that it does help you in plotting your next plan and making your next move your best move. And remember, practice does not make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. So strive to be the perfection of greatness that you were born to be. I will y'all a great and productive day. I got another meeting to catch right quick, but I'll be back sending you love, sending you warm hugs and warm currents and all of that. And yeah, know what causes the fluctuations in your currents. All right. For those who build, you'll know what I'm talking about. Have a great day in your mathematics, and I'll be back soon. It's your girl Black Page, the Vision Doula. Tune in, connect with me. You got a question, post it, inbox me. I'll answer, and I'll see you soon. Peace and love, y'all.